Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Ms. Roxanne, and this is Daily Rambles. Today we're doing Season 8, Episode 2 of Voltron called Shadows. So we start off with, this whole episode is going to be about, basically, Hagar's options. And basically what she's been doing. So she finds the cat, and apparently the cat's been with her since the very beginning. And we have the flashback where she first finds out that she's pregnant. She's so excited about it and everything. Then we go to the present day where she's trying to find Lotor and she won't leave the garage. Like, the one of her minions came in and it's like, we need a strong person to leave this. You should do it. And she's like, I am not doing this. You find someone else. Then we have a flashback where she's thinking of baby names with Zarkon, and they come to, one was like basically about Atans, one was basically about the Gara, so they decided to mash it together and come with Lotor. Then we have the present day where Commander Mar is back, and she gets the info, like, purity, like, almost like torturing the guy because he was unconscious. So she literally went like, and got the information out of him, and then he went bye-bye and said Lotor is gone. Then I have a flashback where she has amnesia and she's starting to take over the witch part of her, you know, as she's like known for the first like 5 seasons. And then we cut to where Zarkon is back, and then Hagar goes on a rampage. And so they kind of had to like subdue her, and the baby is okay, it's fine, but she's going a little cuckoo, crazy pants. And then we cut to where the baby is born, but she doesn't want to hold the baby, and Zarkon doesn't either, and they just send the crying baby away, which is, to me, is totally messed up. And let's see, and they're finding quintessence. That's when this whole thing is starting to happen, trying to find the quintessence. We have the present day where the factions argue, and one of the factions says, well, I have the witch on my side. And everyone's like, oh my god. And then Hagar shows up and literally gets super mad at them and also all of the leaders. Like, she just sends them away. Like, obliterates them. And then we have a flashback where the progress report of Lotor. And basically, the kid is, like, you know, he's being trained as a guard prince. And, like, he's, like, basically selling at everything. He's super short, but he's just selling at everything. And he kind of spoke out of term and wants to know about his mom, but he doesn't want to do that. Zarkon's like, no. He just shut that down. I was like, no. And basically, he wants the teacher to punish him severely for that. Now, the present day where Hagar sees Lotor, let's see, I can't even read what I even wrote. I think Lotor's like, I don't know, she had like a vision where she saw a bunch of stuff, and I think she, like the colony and what he was trying to do or something. Then we have a flashback where Zarkon is nasty to Lotor and plays with the... Well, he's nasty to Lotor because he wants to go on a mission with him, and he says no. So he starts to play with this cat, and Hagar is advising against it, and then the cat really likes him. And then she remembers the cat's name and tells it to him. I forgot what the cat's name was, so yeah. Then we had cut to the present day where Hagar found the colony, and she says her name is Nerva. So that's her, like, her actual name, and she wants to use them for something, and basically puts the blame on Voltron and the Gara, which is half wrong. Like, Voltron had nothing to do with anything. It was literally the Gara that messed him up, and her that messed up Lotor to do what he did. So it's really kind of her and the Gara fault, not Voltron's fault. So they're going to the ancient land, and they're going to bring him back, which I didn't think was possible, and it's probably going to be some messed up stuff. So anyway, then we cut to where Minerva and the Alteans created the opponent that faced off against Voltron on Earth. Then we have the flashback where Lotor gives progress to Zarkon on this planet, finding like so much quintessence. Like it was like exceeding expectations, but he was working with the planet and not against them. And Zarkon was not having that. He wants world domination kick. It's like, no, we don't do that. I was like, you're working with them and they're doing a great job and they're not being like, you know, tortured or anything. But Zarkon's like, no. So he isn't happy about it and he destroys the. So Haggard KOs the Lotor and Zarkon destroys the planet when he wakes up. And because that's crazy. And so after that, Zarkon decides to banish him. And then with the present day where Hagar / Minerva ordered the hit on Voltron and gives a speech about everything and how, you know, to bring Alteans back into like, I guess like the main world or whatever. I mean, she's like talking to like an army. They're dressed up like they're going, like they've been trained to do some crazy stuff, and they send off another opponent, another mecha device. That's what I'm calling the opponent, that thing that defeated them, that almost defeated them in the last season. So, and they have like, I think like 6 more of those ready to go. I was like, oh snap. So they sent off the second one, there's 6 more left, so it's going to be very interesting on how that unfolds. So anyway, and that was the end of the episode. Really good episode. It's interesting to see stuff from Hagar's point of view and everything, so I'm very excited to see what's going to happen and how that resolution is going to be solved or anything. So I give this an A+. It was really good, and we get to see how Lotor ended up being like he was and how Minerva ended up being Hagar and being how she was. And now that, you know, Lotor's gone, she's snapped back to her Altean self, but she's still got the witch's capabilities and craziness in her. But she seems to be more lucid with her Altean side, and so that's kind of interesting to see. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So if you like this video, please go to like, comment down below, tell me what you think of the episode. Do you agree, disagree? Just tell me your own thoughts down below. I'm very curious to see what other people think. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also suggest any other shows down in the comment section down below. And some of your overall thoughts. And that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe. It's not a subscription service, so if you want to be notified when I upload, subscribe and hit the bell if you want. But it's going to be like right up there or down there. It's somewhere. I don't really care. But anyway, I'll see you on my next video. Bye, everybody.